How do you keep a customer from hitting on you? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. So if you're a homeowner and you need a house cleaner, or you need a professional organizer, or you need somebody to come out and clean your swimming pool or your hot tub, or pressure wash your deck or your driveway, maybe it's the winter time and you have snow and you need somebody to help shovel your snow or do snow blowing. Maybe it's the fall time and you need somebody to help rake the leaves. You can find that person on housecleaning360.com. And if you have a business that services the home and you're not listed, run over there and get a listing so that people that are looking for you can find you. All right, on to today's show, which is from a house cleaner who has this question.
Hi, Angela. How are we supposed to handle a customer hitting on us? And what do we do if the customer continues to hit on us and wants to invite us out on a date? How are we supposed to handle that? Also, how do we tell our employees to handle clients hitting on them? Thank you.
All right, it comes down to boundaries. How do you keep a customer from hitting on you? When you do your initial walkthrough with a customer and you are explaining your rules and your procedures, that's a really good time to explain that, hey, your relationship is just a professional working relationship. And I love to do that on the initial walkthrough because you spend a little bit more time on the initial walkthrough building rapport with your customers, and you become their friend. And then you have to draw the line and say, this was just the initial walkthrough, but because I respect you, when I come to your house to house clean, I'm just going to be house cleaning. We're not going to be talking and chit-chatting and spending lots of your precious time. I'm just going to come clean your house. And that's also a good time if you hint that there might be something else going on there. There's no dating, there's no personal life. It's just from here on out, I'm just your house cleaner. So this was so much fun getting to know you. And I really appreciate that you have this great sense of humor and whatever. And I will look for little snippets of that as I say hello. But I'm going to come just clean your house and that's it. Now, once you've established those relationships, and it's very important that you establish boundaries with your customers and with your employees so that your employees also know what the rules are with the customers. Now, if you get to a customer's house and they start hitting on you, you can say, never mix pleasure with business. And you can make a joke about it. And they, hey, will you go on a date with me? Not going to happen. Can't mix business with pleasure. And it might be that they're joking, and it might just be a compliment, and it might be that they're really hitting on you. And so if they're really hitting on you, your tone needs to change. And instead of just being lighthearted, like, not going to happen, then you have to say, hey, listen, this is making me really uncomfortable. I'm really just here to clean your house. And so I love the fact that you're open to having me as a romantic interest. But the reality is I'm married, or I'm not interested, or I'm seeing someone else, or I don't mix business with pleasure. It's inappropriate. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know that it's coming from a place of kindness and compassion, but I can't do it. Thank you. And then keep a smile on your face and move on. What you don't want to do is you don't want to embarrass the person. You don't want to say, well, heck no, I would never do that. That's, don't make them feel bad because you're in a working relationship. They're a customer of yours. You provide a service. You don't want to lose the client, but at the same time, you need to respect that these are their feelings. I had a guy one time give me a dozen roses, and they were beautiful, but it was inappropriate. And I said, oh my goodness, thank you so much. This is lovely. And I really appreciate this because I'm not sure where it's coming from, but thank you so much. And because these are so beautiful, I'm going to leave them here at your house so that you can enjoy them. And I'm going to enjoy and appreciate for the rest of my life the kindness that you gave these to me. So thank you so much. And I'm going to leave them right here at your place. And sent a very clear message that we're not playing this game, okay? This is not who we are. I'm just here to clean. All right, the next thing that you need to be aware of is if a customer attacks you or if they physically come onto you, you might have some pepper spray with you. And that is something that you need to consider carrying with you because there have been some incidences, not many, but a few, where customers have come onto house cleaners and the house cleaners have to defend themselves. Now, in this particular situation, just saying, hey, back off, you're in my personal space, this is not appropriate, will usually do the trick. But if not, in your apron or in your cargo pants, if you have some pepper spray on you, that might be all that you need to deter the person. Now, if they do not stop, and I'm saying once you use the pepper spray, run to safety, go get in your car, leave your cleaning supplies behind, go get in your car and go home. And I'm counting that on your apron, on your person, or in your cargo pockets, you also have the car key to your car. And we do that for safety reasons as well. If you find yourself in a bind and you have to run, leave everything behind and go. For this reason, you can replace a vacuum, you can replace cleaning supplies, you can replace a cleaning caddy and your cloths, but you can't replace your life. And if someone comes on to you and you feel threatened or you feel in danger, just get out. Get out and go to safety. All right, then the next thing that we have to talk about is, where are you advertising? If you are advertising, let's say on a place like Craigslist, for example, and you are trying to drum up some business and what have you, it's possible that the person that's reading the Craigslist ad misinterpreted what it is you're actually offering. Because there are some other services that are out there that are more than just house cleaning. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so what you might do is just in your ad, I'm here to clean houses, I've got a couple of openings, no sexual favors, and just include that in your ad. When we've done any Craigslist ad, we include that for that very reason. And we've never had a problem. We had somebody ask us once, why do you do that? And we said, because we advertised on Craigslist. And there's a little bit different market on Craigslist than there is on a Valpak ad, for example. So you just have to cover your bases. And as far as your employees go, you need to set the rules with your employees up front so they know what the rules are as well. And then if something happens, you need to create new rules and new boundaries and then make sure everyone understands. Alrighty, that is how you keep customers from hitting on you. Don't give them any clue that it's a possibility. All right, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.